We will read our next topic, that is solids. So in the solids, the particles are very closely packed. The particles are closely packed, and there is a strong force of attraction. There is a strong force of attraction between the particles. Strong force of attraction between the particles. There is a strong force of attraction between the particles, and this force of attraction holds the particles in a fixed position. It holds the particle in a fixed position. The particles of solid cannot move from their position. They cannot move. They cannot change their position. They cannot change their positions. The particles of solid, they can only vibrate. At their fixed positions. They can only vibrate at their fixed positions. And whenever the solids are heated, the vibration of the particles increases. Whenever the solids are heated, the vibrations of the particles increases. And the particles of solids, they have minimum kinetic energy. And the particles in the solid are having most ordered arrangement. The particles in the solid are having most ordered arrangement. They are having most ordered arrangement. As we can see in this picture also, the particles are very closely packed. So they cannot change their position. They can only vibrate. At their fixed positions. Now we will learn about the characteristics of solid. The first characteristic of solid is solids are having a fixed shape and volume. Solids are having fixed shape, and volume. The solids are having a fixed shape because the particles are closely packed. And there is a strong force of attraction. Which holds the particle in their fixed position. So the particles are not able to move from their fixed position. That's why the solids are having a fixed shape. And the solids are having a fixed volume. Because the particles of solid, they are having a fixed space between them. The space that is available between the particles of solid, it is fixed. So they are having a fixed volume. Why they are having a fixed shape? Because the force of attraction is very high, which is holding the particles together, in their fixed position. So they are having a fixed shape. And why they are having a fixed volume? because the space that is available between the particles is fixed. It is fixed. That's why they are having a fixed volume. Now the next characteristic is solids cannot be compressed. Next characteristic is solids cannot be compressed. Cannot be compressed. Solids cannot be compressed because the gap that is between the particles of solid, it is already very minimum. So that's why we are not able to compress the solid, because there is very less space that is available between the particles. So they can't be compressed. Next characteristic is a solid has a high density. A solid has a high density. The solids are having high density because the particles are very close. So they have a high density. And the solids does not fill the whole container. Solids does not fill the whole container. Fill the whole container. The solids does not fill the whole container because the force of attraction, between the particles of solid, is very strong. It is very strong. So the particles cannot leave their position. To fill the whole container. The next characteristic is a solid does not flow. A solid does not flow like a liquid. A solid does not flow like a liquid. Like a liquid flow. Like a liquid. A solid does not flow because its particles are held together by the strong force of attraction, and they cannot leave their position, and the particles are not able to leave their positions because of the strong force of attraction. That's why the solids does not flow. So these are the characteristics of the solids. First one is solids are having fixed shape and volume. Solids cannot be compressed. A solid has a high density. Solids do not fill the whole container. Last one is a solid does not flow. Right now we have read that the solids are having a fixed shape, but when we stretch a rubber band, it changes its shape. So why do we call rubber band a solid? Why do we call rubber band as a solid? The rubber band is considered as a solid because it changes its shape. Because the rubber band changes its shape only when the force is applied on it or when we stretch it. And when that force is removed, the rubber band comes back to its original shape. Because the rubber band is changing its shape only when we are stretching it or when we are applying the force on the rubber band. But when we are removing that force, it comes back to its original shape. And if we apply a large amount of force, if we are applying a large amount of force of amount is very large, so the rubber band breaks. Like other solids. So the rubber band breaks like other solids. Band breaks like other solids. So here we have discussed why the rubber band is called a solid. It is changing its shape, but still it is considered as a solid because it changes its shape only when a force is applied on it. Only when a force is applied on it. And when that force is removed, it comes back to its original shape. Now we will discuss the case of salt and sugar. Actually, you might have observed that when we keep the salt and sugar in containers of different shape, so it is observed that they take the shape of the container. They are taking the shape of container. So why they are called solid? When they are taking the shape of the container? Actually, what happens? The salt and sugar, they are made up of very tiny crystals. And the shape of these individual crystals, is fixed. The shape is fixed. Even if we are keeping them in different shapes of container, the size of the individual crystal is fixed. That's why we consider them as a solid.